So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm Lama Döndrup, and I am the resident Lama at Sukha Siddhi Foundation, which is a Tibetan or Vajrayana Buddhist center in Fairfax, California, founded by Lama Palden. We are a center in the Shampa Kagyu tradition. And in this time of the pandemic, we've transitioned all our classes and meditations, etc., online. And so I'd just like to let you know what we are offering. On Tuesdays and Friday mornings at 8:15 a.m., I'm offering this calm abiding and Tara who dispels epidemics practice. And on Wednesday evenings at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time on Zoom, Lama Tashi is offering a Tonglen practice. And on April 18th and 19th, not this weekend but next, I will be giving a 2-day Medicine Buddha Puja teaching. So I'll be going through the Medicine Buddha practice, the practice sadhana, and explaining the details of that, giving some teachings, and then beginning the following week on April 26th, I'll be leading what we call our Sukha Siddhi Sunday series, which is basically a practice session on Sunday mornings from about 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And in that time, we'll be doing this Tara practice that we're doing today. We'll be doing the Medicine Buddha practice, and then also I will be finishing a teaching that I've been giving on the 5 wisdoms, and particularly on how to work with difficult emotions. And beyond that, on Monday evenings, we have a regular meditation, and that's continuing to happen. It's happening on Zoom. And also on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 9:30 a.m., we have a Lujong, a physical yoga practice, along with meditation, also on Zoom. So you can find the link to all those Zoom practices on sukhasiddhi.org or the Sukha Siddhi Foundation Facebook page. But today, what we'll be doing here is the calm abiding practice and the practice of Tara, who dispels epidemics. So the calm abiding practice is basically a method that helps us to come into a state of non-distraction. And this allows us to abide or to rest in stillness. It's a practice of over and over again, letting go of thoughts, of feelings, sensations, anything that leads us to distraction, and coming into direct contact with the present moment, coming into direct contact with our present experience. Doing that without having the filter of concepts. Because when we grab a hold of our experience, the mind and the heart contract. And at that point, we're not actually in touch with our experience. We're living in our thoughts about it, or we're living in the mental consciousness about it. So it is essentially like reading a travel book rather than going to that location in person. So when we are distracted, we are living in our thoughts rather than our direct experience. And when we're doing that, these thoughts and feelings then multiply exponentially, much like a virus. And we can easily become overwhelmed. But when we don't fixate on thoughts and feelings, the mind and the heart remain open, and this begins to reveal this vast expanse of awareness, which is inherently compassionate. And it's from this place of resting that we can access our wisdom and our compassion and truly be of benefit to others. So it's from this ground of awareness that this compassionate aspect of our mind, the luminous nature of our mind, manifests. And as we move into this practice of Tara who dispels epidemics, also in Tibetan her name is Jetsun Drolma Ritu Loma Gyunma. From this ground of awareness, Tara manifests this as this body of light. She's the manifestation, a female manifestation of compassion, an embodiment of compassion appearing in a body of light. And she is a reflection of that same quality of compassion that is innate in our being, but that is hidden from our present experience because of lifetimes of habitual patterns. So Tara has made this commitment to come to protect all beings from fear the moment that we call, protect from fear and danger. And this particular form of Tara has the activity of dispelling contagious diseases, epidemics, and bringing healing and well-being and ease. So when we do this sort of practice, essentially what we're doing is making a sacred bond with Tara's awakened mind. And because that Yidam is a reflection of a quality that's already innate in our being, we are essentially making the commitment, this sacred commitment, to awaken that quality within ourselves, which we at this present time cannot fully access. And the way this method works is that by repeatedly visualizing an embodiment of a particular quality, by doing this, we're continually turning our mind in the direction of that quality, and we're conjuring it up, and we're seeing it arise in somebody else, in this being in the sky in front. And then we are spending time with that embodiment of compassion in this case. And we're vividly experiencing that quality as it's arising outside of ourselves. And we are developing a relationship with it. We're creating this heartfelt connection with Tara. We are directly feeling what it's like to be in the glow of compassion. And then by repeatedly having this visualization, this embodiment of Tara dissolve into light and dissolve into us, by doing this over and over again, we begin to realize that we actually are inseparable from Tara. We are that compassion. And so we awaken that quality within ourselves by visualizing it outside of ourselves, and then visualizing ourselves as that compassion as well. So these practices have a brilliant way of taking the very habitual patterns that have caused us to stray from our true nature and use them to help us reawaken to our true nature, reawaken to these awakened qualities. So it's an extraordinary path, and such a blessing that we have these practices. So Tara is a reflection of our own innate capacity for compassion. And we are going to begin the practice of recognizing that. So let's find a way to sit that is stable, that allows you to be relaxed, yet remain alert. You want the spine to be straight, allowing the subtle wind to flow in as smooth a way as possible. And we begin the practice by taking refuge. So I will chant this refuge prayer 3 times and generate bodhicitta, that wish to awaken for all beings, and then chant the 4 immeasurables. And you're welcome to chant these along with me if you are aware of these, and if not, you can just, in your mind, connect with your true nature. Until enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Through the accumulation of merit and wisdom, may I awaken for the benefit of all beings. Until enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Through the accumulation of merit and wisdom, may I awaken for the benefit of all beings. Until enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Through the accumulation of merit and wisdom, may I awaken for the benefit of all beings. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have no suffering nor the causes of suffering. May all beings have the supreme bliss which is free from all suffering. May all beings live in the great equanimity which is free from all attachment and aversion. So find your seat, find your sitting posture that allows you to be alert yet relaxed. Connecting with the earth beneath you, feeling the seat that you're sitting on, feeling any part of your body that comes into contact with the floor. And feel that earth element holding us. And we'll begin by taking 3 deep breaths, and on each breath, we are going to imagine breathing in light. And on the exhalation, we're going to expel any obstacle, any illness, any obscuration. So now allowing your attention to be evenly distributed throughout your body. We often have our attention mostly in our head. We want to allow that attention just to flow downwards, down through the torso, through your arms, through your legs, down to your feet, to your connection with the earth. And then become aware of your subnavel center. This is the energy center that's about 3 finger widths below your navel. And this is located in the center of your body, a little bit in front of your spine. And ground your attention here. If it helps, you can put your hand on your abdomen in the area of the subnavel center. And see if you can become aware of the inhalation and the exhalation as it moves in the area of the subnavel center. And what we'll be doing for the next period of time is resting our attention on the breath, on the inhalation, the exhalation, and any gap or pause in between. Letting go of any thought, of any emotion, any sensation as it arises. Not pushing it away, allowing it to be in the space, but not drawing it towards us, not pushing it away, but resting your attention on the movement of the breath. And so when we do this practice, we traditionally have our eyes open. If you're not comfortable with that, it's okay to close them, but we generally keep the gaze soft and moving down towards the ground, trying not to fixate on any object or any point in particular. And I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. On the first ringing of this bell, let's let go of thoughts of the past. On the second ringing of the bell, we'll let go of thoughts of the future. And on the third ringing of the bell, we'll let go of thoughts of the present, letting go of any judgment or evaluation of your present experience, moving into direct contact with the present moment. So we have our attention directed to the breath, particularly in the subnavel center, 3 finger widths below the navel. Letting your mind ride the inhalation and the exhalation. Letting your attention rest there rather than following thoughts, sensations, feelings. We rest in stillness with all of the sense doors open, not shutting out or grabbing onto any part of our experience. Letting the play of the mind arise and fall, arise and pass away, while we simply rest our attention on the movement of the breath. Directly experiencing the present moment without the filter of conceptual thought. You find at any moment you've become distracted, just simply let go of that distraction and return your attention to the breath. No judgment is needed. Simply bring yourself back to the present moment. And now turn your attention to the exhalation. And with each exhalation, allow your awareness to naturally begin to open. Open and expand 360 degrees. And as this is taking place, you can allow your gaze to rise. Until you're looking in space in front of you, slightly above you. Again, allowing the gaze to be soft. And with each exhalation, just relaxing back, lean back into that space of awareness. And then you can let go of attention to the exhalation and allow your awareness, your attention, just to rest in this open space. And this vast awareness has the quality of clarity or luminosity. And that luminosity, motivated by compassion, arises in form. And so we can imagine that compassion begins to take form in the space in front of you. Imagine that a fully blossomed lotus instantly appears. And this lotus is made of light. And on top of that lotus instantly appears a flat disk of the moon. This disk of the moon lays horizontally, creating a seat. And we want to be experiencing this three-dimensionally, not flat like a painting or a drawing. And then bring your attention to the space just above the moon disk. And out of this expanse of awareness instantly appears this drop of light, saffron in color, radiating brilliantly in all directions. And then imagine that that drop of light instantly transforms into Tara who dispels epidemics, Jetson Droma, Ritu Loma Gyunma. She is saffron in color, and her body is made of light. She's sitting on top of this lotus and moon disk, with her left leg drawn in close and her right leg slightly extending forward, allowing her to leap up the moment that we call upon her. Her right hand is resting in the mudra of generosity, meaning that the back of her hand is resting on her right knee with the palm facing upwards. And her left hand between her thumb and ring finger, which are held at her heart center, she's holding the stem of a lotus, and this lotus is blossoming at her left ear. And resting on top of that lotus is a round vessel, and this vessel is filled with medicinal herbs, medicinal substances. And she's adorned with silks and jewels. This silk garment, which covers her legs, is bound at her waist with a golden belt, which is adorned with jewels. At her ankles, she wears anklets, which are gold and jeweled. And likewise, at her wrists and elbows, she wears bracelets or bangles, also golden and radiant with jewels. And she wears 3 necklaces. One is short, one is medium in length, and the third one is long. And these 2 are golden and encrusted with jewels, which radiate light. And she wears earrings. Her hair is black. It's partially bound in a top knot on top of her head, and the rest of it flows down her shoulders and her back. And she has 2 eyes that look directly at you with kindness, with compassion, with a wish for your well-being. And now imagine that light radiates forth from her heart. And this light makes offerings to all awakened beings. And simultaneously, that light is purifying our environment, purifying us and all sentient beings. And also with that light, we are inviting Tara's awakened presence, her awakened body, speech, and mind to be present with us. So imagine that an infinite number of Taras of the same color as Tara in front. Imagine that this infinite number of Taras begins to rain down. These are all of varying sizes. And they rain down and melt into Tara, who you're visualizing in front of you. And as this happens, as these Taras melt into her, she radiates even more brilliantly. And we can now have complete confidence or conviction that Ritu Loma Gyunma is present. And imagining this, I'm going to chant her homage, which you're welcome to chant along with me. This is found on the practice page, which is posted in the comments. Homage to her whose 2 eyes shine with the luminosity of the sun and moon, who dispels virulent epidemics with 2 hara and with 2 tara. And imagine that from Tara's heart center. Compassion begins to manifest in the form of vibration, in the form of sound. And this sound is Om Tare, Tu Tare, Ture Nama Tare, Mano Hara, Hum Hara Svaha. And this sound begins to fill Tara's body, not just as vibration, but also as light, and begins to radiate. And in particular, from her right eye, the light of the sun radiates forth and dispels all contagious diseases, all epidemics, all fevers and their causes. And the light of the moon radiates from her left eye in the form of nectar. And this nectar flows to you and to all sentient beings, bringing healing, well-being, and ease. So you can imagine this stream of nectar flowing down into the crown of your head. This is simultaneously happening with all beings. Flowing into the crown of your head, down your central channel, and moving through all the subsidiary channels of the subtle body, bringing healing, well-being, and ease. And we can imagine this taking place with the whole global community. You can imagine this taking place in particular regions. You can imagine this taking place with a particular person. And so as we chant the mantra, we'll continue this visualization. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hom Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hom Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hom Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Svaha. You can continue to chant this mantra. We're seeing the light of the sun radiate forth from her right eye, which is dispelling all epidemics, all contagious diseases and fevers, viruses, dispelling them and their causes. And the luminous light of the moon flows as nectar from her left eye, flows to you and to every sentient being, bringing healing, well-being, and ease. And recognize that this mantra, this vibration, is the compassion of Tara manifesting as sound. And we're joining our voice, we're coming into resonance with that vibration, with her wisdom. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Manohara Homa Hara Svaha. You can continue to chant the mantra, and just to help clarify, visualize the visualization. On a lotus and moonseed in front of you sits Jetsun Droma Ritu Loma Gyunma. She's saffron in color, made of light. Her body is made of light. She is the embodiment of compassion. She has a right hand which is resting in the mudra of generosity, and her left hand at her heart center, her thumb and ring finger hold the stem of a lotus which is blossoming at her left ear. On top of that lotus sits a round vessel which is filled with medicinal substances. She's adorned with silks and jewels, and she has two eyes. From her right eye, the light of the sun radiates forth and dispels epidemics, viruses, fevers, and their causes. From her left eye, the light of the moon flows as nectar, and this nectar flows to you and to every sentient being, bringing healing, bringing well-being and ease. And we are joining our voice with the mantra, which is the manifestation of her blessing in the form of sound. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Tu Re Nama Tare Mano Hara Hum Hara Swaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mana Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mana Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. Om Tare Ture Nama Tare Mano Hara Om Hara Svaha. So let's take a moment to continue to see that visualization of light dispelling COVID-19 and its causes, and light bringing healing and well-being in the form of nectar. And feel the impact of chanting Tara's mantra on your body, your speech, and your mind. And now the light of the sun and the moon from Tara's two eyes stop radiating. And Tara dissolves into a drop of saffron-colored light, yellow-red light. And this drop of light moves towards the crown of your head. It enters your energy center at the top of your head, and it flows down your central channel. Ultimately coming to rest in your heart center. let's sit for a moment, recognizing our body, speech, and mind to be inseparable from Tara's awakened body, her awakened speech, her awakened mind. And this is the Tara, or the practice of Tara who dispels epidemics, Ritu Loma Gyunma. And we always end our practice by dedicating the merit or offering any benefit that's come from our practice. We offer this to all sentient beings. So you can think this as I chant this dedication prayer. Through this goodness, may awakening spontaneously arise in our streams of being. May all obscurations and distortions fall away. May all beings be liberated from suffering and the stormy waves of birth, sickness, old age, and death. So thank you for practicing with me this morning. I encourage you to do this practice as often as you would like until we meet again on Tuesday morning at 8:15 a.m. Pacific time. And until then, I wish you good health and well-being and a sense of ease.